And how else are we supposed to condemn colonization without making people like me shut up? Seriously, I need to shut my mouth. I need to shut my fat, stupid, privileged mouth and get the heck over it. No one cares. I'm about to call my mom up and tell her that she shouldn't care either. It's annoying. Enough is enough. We obviously need way more representation in gaming and movies. Are these corporate executives even trying at all? Like, yeah, we know that Vikings weren't black, but we need to psyop the children into believing so, because if not, the little black children won't be able to grow up and aspire to be Vikings. How sick of a world would that be? Like, do you really want to live in that sick, twisted, and demented world? It would be disgusting. I'm literally about to throw up and cry even thinking about it. We cannot be thought of as bigots. Hello? I guess all hope isn't lost, though, because Disney is making tiny improvements, here and there, but still not good enough. I still feel anger and rage when someone that looks like me is in any position of power, even if it's fictional. And my minority friends, they feel slighted once again because the reality of How to Train Your Dragon live action movie, because apparently minority women can be Vikings, but it's okay to let the fascist win again by keeping Hiccup Horrendous III in a lead role. Really, guys? I'm about to hiccup from horrendously throwing up if you don't change this. Okay, and I know some people, like Asmon Gold's fans, are saying, go woke, go broke, but I think that's absolute nonsense. If we keep shoving this in everyone's face, no matter how much they don't like it, we will eventually make them love us and understand us. Like, that's the only way to make people love you and understand you, through shame. You gotta force feed every opinion that you think is right. That's how we teach the world, through shame. How can you not see this? It's like you're willingly blind. But obviously you aren't blind, because maybe if you were, you'd understand what it's like to be a minority and you'd get over yourself. And I know you say, oh, Pulse, you're white. Why are you mad? It's because I'm special and I'm a victim, so I don't count. I'm mad because I'm a minority group. I'm in a minority group. I have severe IBS. That makes me disabled. Disabled. Do I have to spell it out? I won't even get started on how excluded and unheard I feel on a daily basis, but we can talk about that later. And I know that a lot of people are mad because Disney is changing the races of some of these iconic characters, but it's honestly not that big of a deal. Even if it flops, we need to make sure the only white people in these films are the villains, because that is reparation. It's okay if characters like Ursula and Snotlout are like me, not Hiccup, who is supposed to be a good guy, and gaming isn't any better. Do you know how bad it feels as someone with lactose intolerance to eat a block of cheese in Skyrim and not see my character farting through his armor? Could I be any less heard? Could I be any less cared about? Do you think it feels good when the Dragonborn gets to walk around with a privileged digestive system? Oh, must be nice. Must be nice to be able to walk into Whiterun, enter your little house of privilege, eat a sweet roll, and foos rada without crapping your pants. I want to boycott Bethesda, but I guess we aren't there yet in society, apparently. I also want to boycott BioWare because, listen to this, they haven't added a scoliosis slider into the character creator because apparently they think everyone has a perfect posture and no one suffers. Like, I was going to recommend this game to my elderly grandma, but I realized that they left this out. So I thought it would, I thought I would spare her the humiliation of no representation. We should coin that, actually. But anyways, well, let's read some X posts because I think there are a lot of people that feel just like me, and I feel it's important to share this. Okay, gonna read some of these tweets that I just found, X posts. Let's see, next week we gotta be one defense for How to Train Your Dragon live action cast. Yes, that's a really, really good strategy. We should just really double down on it and make it way more annoying. And then the cool thing is, when we do that, everyone will hate us on the other side, like everyone will despise us way more, and then none of them will buy any tickets, and then the movie will flop, and then Everybody will lose their job. Whatever. Let's just double down. Anyways, let's double down anyways. Even if everything just goes to flames, at least we will prove our point, right? So let's see, okay. This next one from Barto. If you're vouching for the live action remake of How to Train Your Dragon, block me. Excuse me? Yeah, blocked, deleted, unfriended, goodbye. Don't need bigots. Don't need them. How to Train Your Dragon, how to make money versus how to flop. What is wrong with people? Who cares if it flops? Who cares if no one makes any money? Who cares if all of Disney and every single movie becomes a flop and everything that was original, as long as there aren't white people in it, as long as we replace the white people, it doesn't matter how bad the movie is. Like, because we made our little point. It's like people care about like money and success and like something being good. And then this from Ellie Dub. I'm not even talking about a period piece that talks about anything historical. Right now, I'm talking about How to Train Your Dragon because apparently some people are mad that a mixed woman is playing Astrid. Grow up. Yeah, grow up. Seriously, guys, grow up. Like, you should allow us to patronize you and change everything that you love. Just grow up. Get over it. Allow us to shove it in your face and just receive it. Just receive it and forever until you change your mind. Grow up. Okay, that's about as much sarcasm as I can muster. About as much. I'm probably out. I'm out of sarcasm. Yeah, so my actual opinion on this is I don't understand. Knowing the culture, knowing the climate, knowing how angry everybody is. I'm not that passionate about like a race change. I don't really care. But knowing how sensitive this is right now, why do companies like Disney, and then in gaming you have Ubisoft and all of these companies, why do you continue to inflame people in the culture war? Can we just try to just chill a little bit? It's totally okay. Like, I feel like no one would be mad if, like, when you start talking about historical groups, if you just kind of, like, made it a little accurate. No one's going to cry about it. No one's going to be hurt. Their feelings aren't going to be hurt. And if their feelings are hurt, that's a little weird. It's a little weird if, I see, like, a samurai and he's not Tom Cruise. I see him, he's a Japanese man. I don't feel sad. I don't go, oh, now I can't be a samurai. I wouldn't have been a No, it's fine. It's totally cool. There's nothing wrong with it. It's okay that people of my ancestry didn't exist in certain places at certain times in history. I don't have to make it up. I understand the movie is made up, but the climate. Read the room. Just read the room, and things will get a little better, because I would just like to see things chill out a little bit. I don't understand why they keep fueling this culture war. Just chill out.